Verhulst and Reps are now officially the greatest duo in Apex history. Here's why. So welcome back to the Apex Morning Shift, your #1 ALGS morning show on the planet. That is a fact. All right, so still a little slow of a week in terms of competitive Apex, but that's okay because we had a new season that was released on Tuesday. That's right, season 23 of Apex. Oh my goodness, how time flies. We're already at season 23. So many new changes, but the ones that are affecting the competitive side of Apex the most were the changes made to the legends, specifically to the support legends. Now, for those of you who didn't know, Lifeline was completely reworked. Her passive now allows her to hold jump mid-air to use the dock to briefly glide. Also, the tactical heals nearby teammates and can be assigned to follow these teammates once deployed. And the ultimate basically activates a Halo shield system. It's basically like a bubble, like a Gibby bubble, but doesn't have like a top. Pretty cool. Health and shield go faster inside the Halo shield system. Now, these changes make Lifeline a lot more aggressive than she used to be. So yes, she's still a support legend. Yes, she still takes care of healing her teammates, but she does it in a way that they can still be aggressive as a team. Also, Gibraltar was buffed. His dome cooldown was reduced to 17 seconds, which used to be 30 seconds, which is an insane difference, and can no longer be destroyed by Crypto's EMP and Maggie's Wrecking Ball, which is unbelievable. Let's go. And his level 2 perks were changed as well, so I'm going to put that on the screen right now. And if that wasn't enough, Newcastle was also buffed. His mobile shield no longer takes damage, which means you cannot destroy it anymore. And even when you're downed as Newcastle, it can still be repositioned, which is unbelievable. And then a few changes to the perks as well, which makes him very, very good. Put that up on screen as well. And if that wasn't enough, the whole support legend class was also buffed. All support legends are now heal experts, which means that they can move at full speed while healing. And the small med healing is doubled, which is insane. If you guys remember, that used to be the old gold shield, what it used to do. And revive expert, which increases the speed of revives and also grants health once revived as well. Also, mobile respawn beacons will spawn when crafting banners and inside ally death boxes, which obviously means that competitively speaking, the meta has shifted to a support legend meta, which teams are now mostly composed of Pathfinder or Bangalore, and then Gibraltar Newcastle, Gibraltar Lifeline, Newcastle Lifeline. And what that's doing is slowing down fights a lot more. So even if you do get a knock and you think that it's now a 3v2, it's actually a 3v3 because the resets happen like that. Now, slower fights means more third parties, which doesn't really matter because these support legends have the ability to reset a lot faster thanks to their new changes, their new buffs, which counters third parties very well. The only thing is being in sync with your teammates is now even more important than ever, especially since Apex is very ability based. And on the support role, it's very easy to miss time and misuse those abilities and just completely screw up your team. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing BLGS scrims kick back in and BLGS 3 in 2 weekends to see how the best teams will adapt to this new change of meta. I'm personally a huge fan of this meta because Gibraltar's back. I do believe that as a legend, he's very healthy for the game, but I do understand that this meta can be very annoying since it's just reses and reses and reses over and over again. So we'll just have to wait and see how everything develops. Looking forward to it. But for now, the overall pick rate for Lifeline has skyrocketed to first place at 20.8%, followed by Pathfinder at 13.5%, Newcastle at 11.2%, Wraith at 5.5%, and Octane at 5%. Catalyst and Seer, yikes, both at the bottom, 0.5% and 0.3%, which I'm honestly glad to see because Seer, being the least healthy legend for the game, is at the bottom. Now with the new season also came the new rank split, which means that this week we had the privilege of watching the greatest players in the world compete in the famous Race to Pred. Now at the time that we're recording this episode, Alliance Effect is first place by 4,000 RP, followed by MG Clutch, Kind, and Metafe. I'm probably going to put up the top 10 on screen right now. And I'm also going to put this leaderboard link down in the description if you guys want to check it out. It's a live update, so you guys can keep track of that leaderboard. On another note, this weekend, the Collegiate Apex Playoffs started, which is composed of the greatest college teams in all of North America. Now, for those of you who are interested in keeping track of that, I'll put their Twitter down in the description. Next Saturday is the losers bracket, and then on Sunday, the grand finals. So don't miss out because that should be quite entertaining. I don't know if Niceweek's going to watch party it. I think he said that he was interested in it. I could be wrong, but keep an eye out for that. And oh, just in, Team 100 Thieves has now returned and signed Apex Legends roster, the DOJO. Congratulations to It's Timmy, Designful, Jen Byrne, and Bronzy. Oh, congratulations, boys. All right, let's run the announcement video.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That's actually so awesome. Congratulations to the boys. Super happy for them. But the story of the week was the Red Bull Legends in Apex Duos tournament, which was a LAN event in Chicago. These are the teams that were invited. We had Hal and Timmy, Bronzy Dre, Keon Madness, Kimchi Monsoon, Koiful Zainu. I'm actually not going to read all of this. There's so many teams, but you guys can see it on screen. Now, the tournament was 9 games, with each game having a specific modifier, which was voted by the viewers. Game 1 was Pathfinder Wraith only. Game 2 was Bow Melee only. Game 3 was Support Legends only. Game 4, Pistols only. Game 5, Shotgun Snipers only. Game 6, Control Legends only. Game 7, Wraith Pathfinder only again. Game 8, Kraber Melee only. And Game 9, Standard Duos. And after those 9 games, Verhulst Reps were crowned your champions. Woo! Ole, 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 ole. Still no cameraman today. He decided to sleep in. Great. One of the longest standing duos in Apex right now. Are we even surprised? Here are the results of the tournament. Verhulst Reps first, Guild Psych second, Timmy and Hal third, Zach Lu fourth, Monsoon Kimchi fifth, Knock We the People sixth, Zainu Koi seventh, Phony Vax eighth, Crook Alp ninth, Design Enemy 10th, and then your bottom 10. Now I know what you're thinking. The greatest Apex duo of all time? Really? Based off of this tournament? Well, there's never been another duos LAN before, so until there's another one, Reps and Verhulst are on top. As for me, that's it for today's episode of the Apex Morning Shift, your number 1 ALGS morning show on the planet. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. New episode every Tuesday, and I'll catch you guys next week. Like and subscribe. Placers. I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes wondering what the outro can be. This week's outro is... what's happening? I have no inspiration for this week's outro. What can this week's...